LALATE, what is that music? That music, it's like marching music. What is that music? I'm JOVITALATE. I'm supposed to have my own music. Scarface, the theme from Scarface. I had asked for the theme of Scarface, and now I have this really bad, like, Brian Williams music. What is this music that you're giving me? First I had these scars that are very acrylic. I like, cashmere, fine wools, cowhide. But, don't say SIRLOIN. But, first, now I have this music LALATE. I was supposed to have my own theme music. In tonight's video, apparently the vice president has her own theme music. If the vice president can have her own theme music, I should have my own theme music. But with that, I hope you're beautiful and well. The shuttered venue grant is now shuttered because I'm JOVITALATE. So if your venue is shuttered, congratulations. So is the grant to give you shuttered relief. And if you're looking for scarves, then consider it drape next time, because the shuttered venue is just, shuttered. And away we go. It's a big night, LA, and I'm so excited you're here. I'm here. Why am I doing your lines? This is JOVITALATE. Good evening, everybody. It's LA Late Night, your most uninformative show you've ever watched. LA Late Night is not expected to be informative. It's a humor-only broadcast. So you're not going to find out where your missing stimulus check is, where your fourth stimulus check is, where your second stimulus check is. You're not going to find out where your donuts are being delivered. You're just not going to find out much of anything in this recording. You won't find out where Al Capone is buried either. So this is just our Grant's tomb. Well, is Grant's tomb where Grant is? I don't know. But in this recording, you're going to find out nothing about your fourth stimulus check and fourth stimulus package. It's a humor-only show. And with that, of course, it has what else? The cows. And with that, let me welcome the illustrious SIRLOIN, the cow negotiator, the cow lobbyist who got second stimulus before us. Welcome, SIRLOIN. Oh, LALATE, how are you? I'm so excited to be here again. I was so excited about tonight that I almost ate the AstroTurf out front. Yes, SIRLOIN, you just don't want to be eating AstroTurf. Astro burgers, but not AstroTurf. I'm so excited for you to join me tonight, SIRLOIN. We have a lot of videos in store for you tonight, and I want your opinion on all of them. About that woman again? Yes, about her. Is she going to circle around again? Is she going to do the back and forth you and then you? Yes, she's going to do that again. Is she going to consider a range of possibilities? The president's considering a range of possibilities for fourth stimulus. Yes, let's see if she says that again. Is she going to go between the teal outfit and the pale blue and the pale green outfits? I don't know. Let's look. Oh, wait, I guess she is going to go through that. So we're going to start with her in a second. But first, I have a video for the vice president. Oh, okay. And in this video, the vice president talks about the virtues of fourth stimulus. So let's listen in. I want your opinion, SIRLOIN, not so much on what the vice president has to say, but the way in which she enters. Oh, does she move on in? Let's see.
As chair with us today, so it is my honor to present to you Vice President Kamala Harris.
LALATE, what is that? What is that music? That's what I'm asking you, SIRLOIN. She has theme music. Do you have theme music, SIRLOIN? I do not have theme music. Why does the vice president have theme music and SIRLOIN does not have theme music? I don't know. Is there a remix of the song? There is no remix yet. It's very marching music. What do you think of the music? Let me hear it again. Why is there marching music in front of a bunch of machines? I don't know, SIRLOIN. Is this like the March of the Machine music? Is this like, the R2-D2 Cupid Shuffle? I just don't know. Oh, and that's very nice. He cleans the podium during the march music. It's just sort of, very significant. Wow, that's just very dramatic. I mean, how many jobs were put together? How many people's jobs were restored because of that music? It's very dramatic. I don't think I've ever seen the vice president enter with marching music. It's it's very interesting. What type of music do you like to enter, Sirloin, when you make a grand entrance? What type of music do you like to have when you enter? Madonna. Madonna. Mudonna. Oh, Mudonna. Yeah. Of course it's Mudonna. I don't have any of Mudonna's songs. Just sort of like this. What are some of Mudonna's biggest entrance music songs that you enjoy, Sirloin? I am just afraid to ask. Like a caution? Like a virgin? No, like a caution. Okay. So you like Mudonna and I think we need to move on, sir. I think this is the visual of the Madonna the cow. How does Madonna dance how does Madonna dance for the songs you like? Fishnet stockings. Okay. So let's listen in to the press secretary. I think she's circling back. I think she has a range of options she's considering, and the range of options is whether it's blue or green. Yeah, let's see if she talks about range of options anywhere today or yesterday, Sirloin. What are your chances that she says the president's considering a range of options? Let's listen in.
Okay.
What parts of that is the president flexible on? Are there parts of it that he would be open to negotiating about?
You mean in terms of the pay-fors? Well, the president is quite open to alternate proposals to paying for his package. His most important focus here, or his line in the sand, is the vital imperative of investing in infrastructure and modernizing our infrastructure, creating jobs for the American people. He believes that should be paid for. He's proposed a way to do that. If others have alternatives to that, he's quite open to a range of options.
There we go, LA. It only took about 30 seconds. Yes, range of options. It's just everything's a range of options. Everything is a range of options. What do you think about that, Cecil? He's a cop. He's always on the range. He's always considered a range of options. Let's see if today he was considered a range of options as well. Let's listen into today's exchange, whether there's a range of
They've been
options.
conveying the efficacy of these vaccines.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Hey, Jen, just a couple on the jobs bill and the climate summit. Senator Cornyn and Senator Coons spoke about the possibility for a smaller, narrower infrastructure bill in the range of $800 billion.
Oh, he's saying range too. Everyone's about range.
Does the president see that as a viable alternative to what he's proposed? And then how does he view this idea that there might be an opportunity to get some kind of bipartisan agreement on infrastructure before you move on to...
Move on. Cows, range. We're doing really well tonight, LA. Yeah, we are. We're just starting here.
Economy, that if you could do it in the near term, as Senator Coons suggested, that that'd be the way to go.
Well, there are a range of ideas and proposals out there.
And there's a range of ideas and proposals, LA. Just, it depends if it's a Monday or if a Tuesday or Wednesday, but there's always a range of options, Sirloin. There's always a range of options. The president's going to circle back, and they're just going to consider a range of options. Does she say that with everything, LA? I think she does. I'm going to try that tonight, LA. Yeah, you should. I'm going to go to McDonald's. Okay, and I'm going to ask for the cappuccino, but I'm going to consider a range of options. I'd like the cappuccino, but I like to consider a range of options. And let me drive through the drive-thru and change my pantsuit outfit from blue to pale green and just surprise everyone, make it look like it's a different day. But I'm just going to consider a range of options. It seems like range of options is a reoccurring theme for the White House. This is a range of options. Let's listen into another video. Is this a range of options as well? How many range of options are there? Let's see this video for today as well.
That will help get the pandemic under control. We don't have anything further in terms of next steps or a timeline, but we are considering a range of options.
And we're considering a range of options. You know, I just sense when you don't want to give an answer, you just say, we're considering a range of options. And what is that range of options? Oh, we're just considering a range of options. How often do cows use this expression, Sirloin? How often do cows walk up and say, I'm considering a range of options? If you don't want to date someone, you say that. Do you really? So when you first met Betty, the cow that had the plastic surgery from Beverly Hills with a special cow nose, when you walked up to her, what did she say? When you asked her out on a date, I'm considering a range of options. Okay, so that's considered like a diss line, I guess, in cowland. Yeah, it is. It's like get away, you know, go hang out with the dancing pairs that dance for LA. You know, if you don't want to be around, you tell I'm considering another range of options. You're not included. It just seems like the press secretary says that a lot. I'm considering a range of options. Whether it's green or blue. I'm considering a range of options. It's every day is another range of options. Let's listen to what Sirloin she said about splitting the bill into parts today.
Some Senator Coons, Senator Manchin, some Republican senators, and some.
It's interesting, LALATE, how she referred to Senator Manchin as a Democrat. Yeah, you did notice that. Yeah, let's just make sure he is a Democrat. Yes, I did notice that.
Democrats who may be more on the progressive wing of the party as well. And our objective at this point in time is to hear and listen to all of those and to determine what the path forward may look like in coordination and cooperation. The president's bottom line here is that the only thing we cannot do is fail to invest in our nation's infrastructure, rebuild our economy, and create millions of jobs. That's the only piece he does not want to see us fail to do as a country and fail to do as hopefully in a bipartisan manner, ideally. But in terms of the ideas being put forward, we're quite open to a range of mechanisms.
LALATE. I mean, it's like 30 seconds, and then it comes back. It does come back. It's I had my hand on the mouse to stop the clock. It's like that old game show, Stop the Clock, or what was that game show where you recognize the two? Oh, name that two. It's like 1, 2, 3. Oh, name that two. It's like. I had my hand on the clock to stop it as soon as I heard range of options, and just Where do you think she got this expression from, Sirloin? Cows. Yeah, those are only from cows. I mean, no one else talks like this except cows. She's a cow. She doesn't often say she's a cow. But it's just, I've never seen someone use that expression so many times. I've heard it before. Cow humor. But, range of options. It's just, even in the blue pantsuit, she's saying it 4 times today. In the green pantsuit, she said twice. I think the blue is bringing out the range of options a little bit more. Imagine when she comes back to the real dark green pantsuit, when she's talking about, when it evokes, after AstroTurf, then imagine how many times that day she's going to say range of options. Yeah, it's just, she's considering a range of options. Circle back with me as soon as I have more range of options. Let's listen in more what she has to say about this. I don't know which one. I think it was this. It's just so many ranges she was dealing with. I think it was this range. Let's listen to this range.
For agreed upon legislation moving forward. Smaller packages, pieces being peeled off. Right now, there's
pieces being peeled off, LALATE. That doesn't sound very nice. The visual of that is very peculiar. A bill where we're peeling things off. What is this? Post-it notes. Post-it notes. It's post-it note legislation. Yes, it's that thing where you put it on the wall and you don't need a nail, so you just put that thing on put that thing and you can remove it. I think MC Hammer's in one of the commercials. Yes, that thing. I think that's how they're doing legislation now. Apparently, they're doing post-it note legislation where you can just sort of peel it off from the wall. You don't like it? Oh, there's Manchin. Just peel it off the wall. Oh, he's gone. Put it back on the wall. I think that's the new way to do legislation. Peel it off legislation, sort of like a banana, but just a little bit more tasty. I've never heard of peel it off legislation. It's just, let's go more to what she has to say about this as well.
There's the nitty-gritty work going on in Congress where members are meeting, staffs are meeting.
Everyone's meeting. I think I went this video.
Committee staff are meeting to discuss what's possible, where there's agreement. We welcome that. But, in terms of what the package or size looks like, we're just not quite there yet.
Not quite there yet, LALATE. Yeah, that's a little troubling. She's not quite there to know how big the $2 trillion package is. Did you notice that? She said, we're not quite there yet to figure out how big the $2 trillion package is. Elliot, the package is $2 trillion. The package is $2 trillion. What do you mean she's not there to know how big the $2 trillion package is? We're not there yet, Elliot, to know how big the $2 trillion package is. It's called $2 trillion. If I went to the dealership to buy another Mercedes, and there's a price tag on the Mercedes, salesperson, I'm not quite sure we're there yet on what the price tag of this car is. It's on the window, sir. It says on the window. What does she mean? She does not know where the price tag of the $2 trillion stimulus package is. It's $2 trillion. I don't know. Meantime, we have another video, Sirloin. Let's watch this video. Oh, that's a delicious plant on the front of the president. Can I eat that? No, you cannot eat the plant. And then there's grass on the mantle. There's grass on the mantle, and there's a grass plant on the table. Is this for cows, Sirloin? Sir LALATE. There's a lot of grass in this picture. Who are these people in this room? This is his bipartisan negotiation. Bipartisan, there's only two people there. Well, let's see. On the right, there's two people sitting on a sofa. On the left, there's two people sitting on a sofa. And then there's Janet Yellen's hair. I see her hair. I recognize that hair. Is that her hair? It is her hair. It is really her hair. Yes. And then there's Mayor Pete. That is Mayor Pete. So the bipartisan, who is bipartisan? 4 people. Oh, okay. So he has 3. He has Yellen and Mayor Pete and himself, and then he has 4. So it's 3 on 4. Really bipartisan. How many people are in Congress, LALATE? I don't know. It's like, there's 50 senators, I guess, and a couple hundred House members. So he invited 4 people. He invited 4 people. LALATE, does that sound weird to you? It does. Bipartisan, and you invite 4 people to talk to your 3 people. That's real bipartisan. That's like, LALATE, the less cows that roam to the 2-for-1 buffet at McConnell's house than this. Yeah, it's just not particularly robust as we look at how bipartisan it is. Let's listen to what he has to say in this video. Sirloin, let's listen in to this bipartisan 4 people in a room.
Member of Congress, and I've been here, but I'm glad you all came down. We're going to talk about our infrastructure package, and as I indicated earlier, I am prepared to compromise, prepared to see what we can do and what we can get together on. It's a big package, but there's a lot of needs, and so we're going to be talking about number one, what.
LALATE, did you see the guy on the right, his hands moved? I did. I'm glad they moved. Why? Because I didn't think anyone was alive in this picture. Everyone was so frozen. I mean, he's talking about bipartisan negotiations to move. No one's actually moving. I don't even see anyone breathing. Well, yeah, they are alive. But LALATE, they really, really are frozen. They're frozen like that musical. Did you see that musical? No, and please don't sing the lyrics. I don't have players for that.
Should be included in the package. Obviously, I put a lot in the package.
Oh, someone's leg moved.
And how to pay for it. And there are 2 issues. I've noticed everybody's for infrastructure. The question is, who's going to pay for it? And that's what we're going to try to work out today, at least in this bipartisan group of members of the House and Senate.
LALATE, why are there wood logs behind him? Wood logs? I did not see that. Yes, look, go back. Go back a little more. Go back more. Go back more. There it is. There's wood logs behind him. Is it cold? I don't know. I don't know what the weather is in D.C. Why are there wood logs in the Oval Office? Is it really cold? Is it because Mitch McConnell's there? Every time Mitch McConnell comes in, a cold draft is felt. Well, yeah. And then when Temple Doom shows up, it's freezing. It's Arctic. I mean, maybe that's what are the wooden logs there for when Mitch McConnell shows up. It just gets a feel of a cold draft. I just don't know. Let's listen into more what the president has to say.
And a little secret here, in full disclosure. I asked senators and congressmen who had either been governors or mayors, because they know what it's like to make things work. to make sure that you get things done.
You notice how he always has a binder? He does always have a binder. I mean, here's a binder, and there was a binder the other day. Why do you think there's a binder? A script. The cue cards, Nancy doesn't hold up the cue cards high enough. She's a little short. And Marco Rubio's not available because he's even shorter. So they need the script in the binder. I just, there's always a binder in these press briefings. Is that the president's binder? I don't
To
know.
reach some kind of consensus, at least in broad terms. So thank you all for coming in, and we'll be talking to you later.
Mr. President, what do you think about the idea of paying for it with user fees?
That's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about all of that right now. Thank you very much.
So what do you think, SIRLOIN, about the video? I don't know why the cameraman's in so tight. Yes, I noticed that as well. The cameraman's very tight, so you can't really tell who's in the room. It's a bipartisan meeting, and we can barely see someone's leg. I mean, we have to assume that's a person. I don't know that's a person. It could be like, a prop from the prop department of the White House. They do not have a prop department. Well, look at the right, like there's a leg. Is that really a person? And on the left, there's another leg. Is that really a person? We can confirm there's two people in the room, and then Janet's hair. But how do we really know this is bipartisan? All I'm seeing is two people and a leg. Is this give me more than a leg in the bipartisan negotiations, LA. Well, Meantime, did you see Dogecoin? Did you see Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum today? I did, LA. They're pulling back. There's new concern that could be a bubble. I've heard that. Have you invested more in the cow coin? I have. The cow coin is we're thinking of accepting cow coin as a currency of value at the casino. See how I say that so professional? It basically means a speculative investment. So what does a cow coin buy you at the casino? Not much. It has no value. Maybe $12 ice cream if you have a few of them. Would I spend my cow coin on the $12 ice cream or invest it in something? You could, but I'd probably eat it. Yeah. So, whatever happened to that memo of the education secretary's memo, which you ate yesterday, SIRLOIN? Have we seen that come out yet? Have we seen? I can't believe I'm asking that. Have we seen that memo appear yet? No. It is still making its path. If you watched last night's video, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to describe it any further. Well, I appreciate that, SIRLOIN. So thank you, SIRLOIN, for joining me on tonight's video where we discussed the bipartisan leg and prop department of the White House to determine whether or not stimulus should be getting out the door. Tomorrow, we're going to have a full schedule of actually informative videos. I like this one. Because remember, every night, late night is not informative. It's just about cows, which, you're watching LA Late Night right now. Tomorrow afternoon's LA kicks up at 6 p.m., then evenings LA at 8 p.m. Then mornings is tomorrow morning at 12, and then noontime, followed by afternoons LA. Thank you for joining me, SIRLOIN, and I hope everyone else has a beautiful evening. Want to say final goodbyes, SIRLOIN? Yes, move on out, and don't eat all the grass, especially if it's after.